I spoke a little bit earlier about how we have set up these like community plans, right? And it comes from me working in I started in the undocumented community where they have these trees, right? It's like if this happens, then call this person and blah blah blah. We kind of adapted that to work in our communities the same way, right? We have resource lists that we are building, right? Um, in those resource lists, we make a note of what services they provide, and also do they work with the police. Because in my experience having an SMI brother, calling a mental health care provider always comes with an escort. While it's for safety, yes, um, of the escort, I also know that there needs to be precautions for my brother. So we put together this resource list that we just distribute through the community. We have through our abolition and policing and community political education, there is a campaign that a couple of the amazing organizers have put together called Why I Didn't Call, right? And so we have actually been have like the conversations with community members, like, why didn't you call? Who did you call instead? And like, can we share that resource? Um, and then through that, we have the same thing for our reproductive justice work, right? We still do the same story thing, because once you identify with someone and you can see that you're not the only person, it makes it a lot easier to have that conversation. It makes it a lot easier to like expand your mind, to be like, oh, there are other people that are the thinking the exact same thing that I am, right? So what we have been doing is, we have this baby shower that we put together for unsheltered women, right? Because the resources that they need, and Leslie spoke about this, right? The resources don't just end at police, right? There's all these other systems. And so providing aid to unsheltered folks through our mutual aid, right? Right now we have a food and land sovereignty program that is feeding some like 100 some odd families by food that we have grown ourselves, right? And so like there are these outlets that we have cut out for ourselves where we don't have to engage with the state, but with the knowledge that at some point we will, right? It's not perfect.